There's no polish in your buckle or the spurs on your boots, and no one speaks your lingo. Oh, Gringo.
Oh, you
I know
sold
it.
that, Ed.
I know exactly
What?
where this song came from.
Do you?
Yeah, Randall Kohler, a buddy of mine who's a disabled veteran, lives here in town. He's from California. He came in all excited. He said, "Man, I found my dad." He said he thought he was passed away. They'd lost connection. He happened to think that his dad liked those playing slot machines, and so he started calling around and did a search, and he had used his card in Reno, I think, and so he was alive. And so
Right.
he called and he said, "Man, yeah, I believe this." He said, "I'm going out there." So he went out there and seen him, and he sent me a picture, and they looked identical, and then it wasn't but a little while after that his dad passed away, and that's kind of where the song came
Where
from.
it came from?
And also little George Soule in there,
Yeah.
one of my people. George was
I saw where somebody
engineering
said
mentor.
that he'd been in the hospital, went back to assisted living just in the last few days. I think it was Tommy Couch telling somebody that the other day. Anyway, on this song, I guess, even though we're going with Farmer's Son, I know I was kind of killed because I think that how much he sold the song. And then that dead blame Clayton, he always manages to move something in there that just
It's good, man.
He's a
it
great player.
feels
Yeah,
just
beautiful.
it just
I'd
feels.
go for old
That's
Gringo.
a great track too. I think
You know.
the whole thing.
Billy and I were coming from lunch, I think, at Champy's or something one day. And we were coming back, and we just got about to that turn there, and Billy's like, "Oh, Gringo," and he thought of it. It was like we come back, and that was it, man. I remember that.
And I'd had that Randall thing on my mind,
Yeah.
and and I was happy for Randall that he was able to.
Find his dad. Yeah, I've always heard you say down through the years that you got to have a little bit of loafing time to
Come up with
have a
something.
song.
I wrote more songs driving to Nashville than I
Yeah.
ever wrote in Nashville.
That's where I listened to all the songs that I listened to is
Yeah.
on that drive back and forth.
Me
That
too.
was just part of the
When
part of the
when
thing.
I signed at Sony Tree, some of them were on me to move up there, and after I'd go in, I'd play Don Cook. I'd say, "I wrote this on the way up this morning," or "I wrote this on the way home last week," and
They want to
and
give you
it's- and
extra
it's-
gas
They
money.
want to give me gas. He said, he told him, said, "Don't worry about trying to get him to move up here. We need to give him some gas money."
That's
to
right.
drive around.
That's great.